Okay. Trying this again. I don't know what happened. Sorry, folks. Yeah. It's not one thing, it's another thing. So hopefully this is all going well. You're seeing everything, hearing everything now. I don't know. Well, Tall Aaron is here, and that's awesome. What's up, man? How you doing? Looking forward to seeing what you show today. Well, cool. We are working on a Gear Guts mech shop. Armored Broozer, and I forgot to reset. Okay, hold on, you gotta give me 1 second here. Yeah, I'm fixing it. I had to restart my computer, and yeah. You know, Logitech cameras don't hold their focus for whatever reason. Hopefully that's okay. Reset all this real quick. Okay, hopefully that's better now. Okay, fixed it was my side. Okay, right on. Well, I also forgot to reset my camera stuff. So there's that. This is what we're working on. This is a Gear Guts mech shop, Armored Broozer, and he's being entirely stippled. I don't know why I like to do these. Well, I did the first one on stream and asked what people wanted to see next on stream, and they said more stippling, so we're doing more stippling. Yeah, dude, I know. It's one thing after another, man. I figured out what was causing all my CPU usage and got that figured out, and now my internet's tubes. What's up, man? How you doing? So this is a Gear Guts mech shop, Armored Broozer. This was the previous one we did on stream. That's this guy, also entirely stippled. Yeah, it takes ages, but it's kind of fun. And we're working on the skin on this new guy right now. I am an affiliate with Gear Guts Mech Shop. If you were so inclined to be looking for some orc models or STLs, you can find the links to the affiliate stores in the US and Australia simply by typing !GGMS in the chat. If you use my coupon code EARHAWKS, all capitals EARH0X, will also get you 5% off all your junk, which is pretty sweet. So the last model we did was wearing a mask and could not see his mouth. Very well done. A skill I hope to work towards. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, it just takes practice. It's nothing special. It's actually quite easy. It just takes a long time. The other fella did not have his mouth visible. So this is the first time I'm trying stippling teeth. And it's It's something. This is very, very small areas to try to work a gradient. But the nice thing about stippling is it's quite easy to go back and fix your gradients if you're not happy with them. So there's one thing about stippling. Obviously, if you're stippling a bigger area, the gradient is easier to get in the first place. But like I said, it is very easy to go back and rework your gradient. It's actually a very, very forgiving technique. And the key is really to keep your dots very, very small, especially in smaller spaces, obviously. If your dots are too big, you're not going to be able to really work any kind of gradient. So I'm trying to keep my dots very small. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. But we're going to go back in with a filter after this is all done. And it'll help bring all these colors together a little bit. It is very easy to become impatient when doing this and start doing big dots, but you really kind of want to not do that. What size brush would you recommend? Well, for this model, I'm using this Raphael. It's a 8424. It's not an 8404. And this is a size 1. I like the 8424s better than the 8404s. But that's just a preference thing. Either one will work fine. I have some 8404s, but I always end up going back to these. I'm not really sure why. I can't really even tell you what the difference in the feel is, but I just like these. I mean, the difference is the 8424s are red sable, 8404s are Klinsky sable. So that's the physical, actual difference, but I don't really know how to explain what the difference is in the feel. I just like these. But so whatever would be like the equivalent of Raphael size 1 works pretty good. don't know if doing these top teeth really counts as stippling, because it's like one dot and they're done. They're so small. But anyway. Alright, so there's teeth that's pretty much done paint-wise. We'll go ahead and do our filter. This was just a first undercoat of chocolate brown, and then Screaming Skull, and off white highlight. I think it's looking pretty decent. So let's get you know what? Actually, let's use this because I have never used this yet. So let's try it. This is the Watercolors version of contrast paints. It's called the Antithesis. This is brown number 4. And we're going to thin it out with the Watercolors contrast medium. We're going to thin it out pretty heavily. I'm only taking a tiny bit out because we really don't need that much. Decided to go with this because this is kind of more like the Screaming Skull color than like Seraphim Sepia. Probably not even gonna see it on these top teeth. I'm not letting it pool anywhere. It's just a real light coat. Literally just as a filter. I think I'm actually going to pull some away from here. I'm just trying to tint it just a tiny bit. Sorry, it's off camera there. You know, we could even make this a little bit darker. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've heard, but you can meet the aliens.
Tomorrow night, if your connections are good. You can meet the alien.
Okay.
You said this is what you wanted, baby.
I'm gonna let that dry real quick.
Okay. You can meet the meet the alien. Meet. You can meet the alien. You can meet the alien. You can meet the alien. And you can meet the alien over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Alright, that's looking pretty good. Hatch Workshop, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you back on the YouTubes. Really like your new haircut. Looks awesome. What are you up to?
You are not to be a consumer of the UFO. It is not for your amusement. It is for your transformation. And you can play the game of
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. And sorry for, looks like my stream's lagging out. It's not my CPU this time. I can see that it's totally fine. So it must be internet, something going on, don't know. So I apologize for framing out on you guys, and thanks for bearing with me and hanging out. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully something. But I don't know if I was muted when I answered your comment about stippling your death guard. I said go for it. If you didn't hear me, if I was muted, go for it. Give it a try. It's not really that hard. It does take forever, but it's actually quite easy. It's a nice way to build texture, not only the illusion of texture, but actual physical texture if you don't thin your paints out, and you do want to build up some texture. It's an easy way to do that. Hey kitty, we're back. Weirdo. But yeah, give it a try. If you don't like it, you can always just start over. It's only paint. Death Guard would be cool models to stippling on. Oh, kitty, you can't. No, you can't. You can't do that. Here, come on, say hi. Come say hi, kitty. You big fatty.
I'm kind of like the guy that looks out for all the kitties in the park. Otherwise, there'll be nobody to take care of them. Like this cocksucker here, I found him in a storm drain. Fucking name spray painted on him. And burdocks all fucking stuck to him. But I cleaned them all up. And look at him. That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
That's one fucking nice kitty right here. Aren't you? You're a fucking nice kitty, aren't you? You know you are. Now fuck off, I got work to do. Here, you jump down. I'll be done in a minute and I'll get your meats, okay? He is shedding like crazy. Yeah, guys, so again, I'm sorry. I don't know why framing out so bad. Wish there was something I could do about it. And it's so weird because it's just a video. It's showing my CPU usage is fine. I haven't dropped a single frame from my computer, so I really don't know what the problem is. It's just the internet's, I guess. Okay, so mouth is done, skin is done. How much do we want to make him match the other guy? That's the next question. Now the kitty's eating the bamboo. He loves to eat that bamboo. I don't know why. Where's the paint I want? That's not it. Okay. I got it. Alright, so I think we're going to stick it out for another half hour. Hopefully my internet quits fucking up sometime here. Yeah, I'm really sorry it's so framey, you guys. I don't really know what, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I mean, at least the audio's okay, so that's something, right? This is not the right color. Where the hell is... Dude, that's so weird. It's not in my case. There are no paints in my case. Oh, here. How did I not see that the first time? That's weird. Alright, that's the color we want. Now this step isn't really entirely necessary. A lot of this gets hidden. This is just a German dark gray. And I'm just stippling this on actually fairly big dots. A lot of this is going to get covered. This is just so we just don't have a solid base coat. There's a little bit of texture underneath for when we do the metallics. So this part can actually be really sloppy. So a lot, like I said, a lot of this is just going to get covered anyway. In fact, the majority of it. And you probably can't even see that. There is color there. It's very subtle. Which is totally fine. It's really just so that if there's any spots where you can see through the metal, put the metallics colors on, there's just a little bit more going on there. Just a little bit more variation. Like I said, most of this is gonna be covered, you'll never see it. And where you do see it, you won't even really be something that you register as seeing, but it's there anyway, and it all helps. It all adds to the effect, even if you don't like consciously register that it's there. And if your eyes don't see it, your brain will see it. Don't worry about those little triangles because those are going to be painted a color. So we won't waste time with those. A lot of big trucks on the highway tonight. I'm also going to use this color to cover any of the overspill from the skin. Any of the green that got onto the armor. Can fix it with this color. And once I go around and do all these parts with this color, I'll actually go back and do the same thing again with black, a pure black. Because again, it's not something you're totally gonna notice, you know, when you look at it and go, oh, that's various blacks and grays stippled. You won't even register. But it does make a difference. I think it does anyway. So what we're going to end up with is a modeling of three different grays and blacks. this primer is not totally black. It's like a really dark gray. And this paint is only a tiny bit brighter. So we'll get a black in there as well. Duder's coming off his stand. And I'm not going to waste time on that skull because that's going to be a different color as well. This one I don't know, so we'll just do it. You'll be able to tell a lot more when we go back and do the black on this, the kind of effect it's giving. You know, like I said, it is super subtle. But it is meant to be that way. I'm sure you guys can't even tell any difference at all in this color. I'm sure it's too subtle to show up on camera. And that's fine. Because that's how it's supposed to be. So almost finished with this part. And get all the way around with this, that would be a good point for me to quit for the evening. It's already almost 4 a.m. for me. And I'm frustrated with all the internet issues and streaming issues and blah, blah, blah. I don't know why it keeps happening. But it's super annoying. I don't blame any single one of you for tuning away, because I would too, to be totally honest. But if you're still here, thank you. I do appreciate it. Oh, this is one spot. Okay. And just like the last model, I'm not going to spend too much time on the feet and the lower legs, because those are all going to get dirt and mud and stuff when they go on a base. So the feet and the lower legs I'm not worried about, but that is probably a good place to quit. Gone all the way around. Yeah, gone all the way around, so I don't see any other spots to hit with this color. When I go back and do the black, I do want to be more careful. So we will save that for another time. So thanks for everybody hanging out. Appreciate it. Sorry for the shitty stream. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do about it. I don't think there is. I think it's internet being shitty, which is weird because we have really good internet. So I really don't know what the issue is. I just know it's not my computer this time. So anyway, thanks guys for hanging out for however long you have hung out for. I'm not going to bother shilling because I feel bad shilling on such a shitty stream. But if you are interested in helping me make content better and hopefully avoid all these things, there's links to different ways you can help support the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find it in the description. If you're watching on Twitch, it's in my About section, and any help is always appreciated. So I'm just gonna say goodnight, and catch you guys next time. Thanks.